This morning, lawmakers on Long Island are expected to announce a plan to prevent Mayor Adams from sending asylum seekers to Suffolk County.
More than a dozen buses are expected to arrive at the Port Authority by the end of the weekend tonight. And CBS 2's Christina has been live at the Roosevelt Hotel, which is now the city's asylum seeker arrival center. Christina?
Well, Doug and Andrea, good morning. While several local organizations are stepping up to help newly arriving families with their asylum applications, more and more suburban counties are balking at the fact that the city wants to send asylum seekers their way. More than a dozen buses of asylum seekers are expected to arrive in the city this weekend alone, stopping first at the Port Authority bus terminal before heading to the city's new arrival center at the historic Roosevelt Hotel. Among the groups providing aid, Project Rousseau.
We hear stories of loss of family members, we hear stories of torture, we hear lots of stories of death threats, and families fleeing for their lives.
The organization hosted an asylum declaration workshop at the Met Saturday for over 60 families who were bused from Texas to New York. Among them, this father who fled from the Taliban to Brazil and now the United States.
Me and my family were in a danger in Afghanistan because of the current situation of Afghanistan, because Taliban took the power and, the government is Taliban right now. The previous government collapsed.
Over 67,000 asylum seekers have arrived in New York City so far, with pro bono immigration attorneys in short supply and a legal process that can take years to complete. Advocates say it's important they step up.
I think that there's a belief that the most important part of the journey is the physical journey that gets them to New York. But in reality, for these families and for these asylum seekers, their journey only just begins when they get off the bus in New York.
Finding shelter also remains a major challenge. As local leaders evaluate more than 500 locations for possible housing, they are receiving intense pushback to place people in public school gyms and nearby suburban counties. On Long Island, the Suffolk County Legislature is announcing a plan Sunday morning to prevent Mayor Adams from sending buses to their communities. That press conference is scheduled to happen this morning at 11 a.m. Suffolk County officials say they should not have to shoulder the financial burden created by the failed policies of the federal government, the state, as well as New York City. We are live from Midtown. Christina, CBS 2 News.
Christina, thank you. For more on the asylum seeker crisis, stick around for Face the Nation with Margaret Brennan this morning. She's expected to talk with Mayor Adams at 10:30 right here on CBS 2.